coverage of the Section 5, 3A, 4A boys basketball tournament. First round action tonight between the Coon Rapids Cardinals and the St. Francis Saints, the number 7 seed visiting number 2.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting matchup. These two teams played earlier in the season, 72-48 win for St. Francis, in a game in which the Cardinals was outscored 21-5 in the last few minutes of each half. So obviously consistency. They're going to try and keep it close. They've got a good game plan tonight.
Well, you know, when you look at the brackets in this section, anybody's beatable. The Cardinals have certainly played with top seed playing Bengals in both of their games at times. That has been the struggle. You see the Bengals have Cambridge-Isani tonight. Duluth East is hosting Andover, Coon Rapids, St. Francis, and then on the bottom, Forest Lake and Anoka, the 3 and 6 seeds. Really, whoever gets hot in the playoffs could go all the way.
Well, there's no question about it. This is a section where, as you mentioned, anyone could be anyone, as long as you play your best brand of basketball, and that's what the Cardinals are looking to do here tonight.
36 minutes, that's what they need. This Cardinals squad has played very well in spurts. Recently, it's all been led by Tyrion Johnson.
Well, Tyrion does it all. He scores over 8 points a game, almost 9. And he leads the team in assists. He anchors the 1-3-1 defense. He does it on both ends of the court. They're going to look to him for leadership. You've got those two other guys in Domovic and Keller who score over 11 points a game, but he's the catalyst for this squad.
Yeah, he has been the spark on both ends, and it has been exciting to watch. On the flip side, St. Francis did take the Cardinals pretty handily first time around, and they're looking to do it tonight, looking to their scoring leaders to get the job done.
Yeah, and they're looking at Robbie Whitney, no doubt, and he's the leading scorer, does a lot of things for the St. Francis squad. Had 12 points in that first matchup. He averages almost 12 points a contest. So this is a team that I know in Coon Rapids want to keep an eye on Whitney, but it's not one-dimensional. They've got a well-balanced scoring lineup.
Yeah, I was going to mention that. They got 3 guys right around that low double-digit range in averages, so they have to keep their eyes out on defense on all players at their defensive end of the court.
Oh, no doubt about it. You know, and this is a game that they know coming in. You know, Coon Rapids, even though they've only got 3 wins on the season, this is a new season. You throw the records out in this kind of a contest, and they know coming in they have to protect their home court tonight.
Yeah, the pressure is certainly not about on their shoulders. Cardinals look to take down the Saints in the first round of the section playoffs. Tip-off is coming up next on CTF.
Todd's a great guy. I mean, look at him. What a sweetheart. Attaboy. Wait, Todd, what are you doing? How totally selfish and un-Todd-like of you. Come on, Todd. Come on, man.
Back at St. Francis High School, just about ready to tip off the Section 7 4A quarterfinal round. Number 7 seeded Coon Rapids at number 2 seed St. Francis. Let's take a look at this evening's starters. For the visiting Cardinals, Marcus Rask, Jake Tomovic, Dio Lawal, Tyrion Johnson, and finally Nick Keller. For the home team, Tanner Carlson, Genuine Matthews are in the backcourt. Robbie Whitney, Blake Hubner, and Hunter Troutman are the 3 forwards.
You know, Joe, I like the atmosphere here. It's a smaller gym. It has that small gym feel. Pretty good crowd here for this first section game, and I think we're going to be treated to a good one. I'm excited. Both these teams, I think, are even more evenly matched than their records would say.
Well, and again, for Coon Rapids, it has been about consistency. We saw that first 5 minutes against Anoka is as well as I have seen a Coon Rapids basketball team perform in many years.
Absolutely.
But unfortunately, they just couldn't finish. A miss by Keller, the rebound by Domovic, hands off to Tyrion Johnson down low. Lawal at the top, across to Rask, right side is Keller. Johnson into the middle for Rask. In the middle, and scores to start the scoring.
You get your smallest player in the short scoring on the court, scoring underneath, and a nice way for the Cardinals to start here. Get the first 2 points of the game, and they get back quickly on defense.
Matthews in the corner, draws the double team, kicks it back up top to Whitney. Outside, getting it back is Troutman. Steps in, hands it off to Matthews. Pass is deflected and reached for by Carlson, so it will be a turnover forced by the quick hands of Dio Lawal.
You know, and Dio Lawal could play a very important part in tonight's game. You have to look at the fact that he's definitely a scorer on the team. He's missed the last number of games. But, you know, if he comes and he plays well, he's got an opportunity, Joe, to lead this squad.
We know they have several guys who can get it done on the offensive end. Demovic steps in. Tyrion left alone in the middle, draws the foul, and will go to the line to shoot two.
You know, and I know Coach Hauge's still a little concerned about Tyrion Johnson here tonight. He knows his athletic ability and what he can do on the court.
Well, two trips down the floor, Coon Rapids has found wide open men in the middle. First it was Rask, and now Johnson trying to double the lead at the free throw line. Misses short. Good arc on the second one, drops it. It's a 3-0 lead, Coon Rapids early.
See a small bit of pressure from Johnson.
Stepping in, Troutman got in a little trouble, kicks it left side for Carlson. Matthews a three, the game is tied.
Well, you know, Coach O'Gork said they will get their threes. Now
and a quick steal, Troutman drops it underneath. Matthews again will back out left side. Inside and a score for Hunter Troutman.
Really a nice look, nice pass inside to Troutman, and Troutman had just a quick little spin move to get himself a little more space. And another
turnover by the Cardinals. Carlson will run the floor. Right side for Whitney, into the middle. Looks for room, kicks it back out. Cross-court pass, three-pointer for Troutman, rolls across the top. Keller has the rebound, quick down court to Movic, to Lawal, to the rim, and we're tied at 5.
Yeah, good ball movement down court by the Cardinals. Just a nice job for Demovic to just soft little pass over to Lawal, and Dio puts it in.
Troutman high on the right side, draws the double team, kicks it back to Carlson. Carlson's pass deflected, stolen away by Tyrion. Coon Rapids on the run. No foul called as Troutman hit the deck. Cardinals miss. Going back the other way, St. Francis puts it up. Tip will roll around and fall for Robbie Whitney.
Yeah, Robbie Whitney, a nice move coming in off that miss. Able to elevate enough to get a piece of the basketball and put the ball in. 7-5, St. Francis.
Quick tempo early to this basketball game, and St. Francis bringing a little pressure full court with that 7-5 lead to Lawal backed out near midcourt. To Movic. Left side, Rask, a little pump, and he shuffled his feet.
You know, and I think this quick pace is something Coon Rapids does not want to play at. They want to slow the pace of the basketball game down. I think St. Francis will like to run the floor, and they want to push it.
Carlson ahead for Whitney, gets back for Troutman. Carlson, quick left corner for Robbie Whitney. Back across a three for Whitney, or Matthews won't go. The rebound by Lawal, and he's fouled. Second early one against St. Francis.
Yeah, they'll call that on Hubner, his first, and as you mentioned, second on the Fighting Saints.
Well, give and go to Rask off the inbound. Lawal high on the right side, stops up, puts it on the floor. Keller will step into a three off the glass and in.
The glass is your friend. Nick Keller able to give the Cardinals the 8-7 lead.
Whitney in the middle, he's fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
Let's see if they call that on Rask. He was in on the action. Yeah, and that's going to be his second. No, I'm sorry, his first. Team's first.
Whitney shooting two.
Ryan Seville and Ben Highland set to check in for the Saints. Going to put a little extra size in the lineup for St. Francis. Troutman, or Whitney rather, looking to take the lead, and he does.
Oh, you're confident from the line, able to hit them both.
Johnson, watched by Whitney, works left side to Nick Keller. He'll put it on the floor. Double team comes, and a foul on Tanner Carlson.
That's his second, team third.
Troutman back in for the Saints.
He's going to take a seat on the bench. Troutman coming back in for St. Francis.
Keller spins baseline. He'll take a jumper that misses everything. Whitney with the rebound off the backside. Runs the floor, other end, stops up in the paint. Left side for Seville. Back up top to Whitney. Left side, double team comes. Matthews in the corner for three. It's good.
Genuine Matthews is feeling it from outside, and the Cardinals, I know, need to get a body up on him. Can't let him have that look from the perimeter. He's hit both his opportunities from there.
Keller, quick pump from three-point. And Johnson fouled from behind as the pass came in by Hunter Troutman.
It's already the fourth team foul on St. Francis. It's early on, 13-12 remaining in the opening half. There you saw that three from Matthews.
Jake Domovic high on the right wing for Coon Rapids. Puts it on the floor against Troutman. Up top for Lawal. Left side, Johnson. Into the post for Keller, and the reach-in foul on Ben Highland.
Now, and that has to be a little bit of a concern for Coach Hauge. His team is in a foul situation here early, 5 already.
Game just over 5 minutes old. Lawal, Domovic, a three-pointer that misses. Rebound off the backside, but for Seville. Whitney, Troutman back to Whitney up top. St. Francis works with a 4-point lead. Coon Rapids spreading the 2-3 defense. Seville into the post, back out to Matthews. Corner, Seville. Whitney. Chased by Rask, looking for room left side. Seville will take a three. That one won't go. Domovic tracks it down.
Again, the Cardinals defensively just have to play tight, and they have to limit shots.
Domovic driving with the left hand, pulls up and scores off the glass. Back within two. Highland with the hook off the glass, won't go. Tyrion, good athletic play along the baseline to keep that one alive. He'll get the pass back. Lawal right side. Runs into some traffic, into Tyrion in the post. Gets it out to Rask. Tight man-to-man defense for St. Francis.
Yeah, the Fighting Saints are smothering him at this point.
Driving is Domovic, and he scores again.
Nice job. The defense took a step up, and Domovic realized it and able to gain the edge. We're tied at 12.
Catch that defense, strong man-to-man, running into one another. And just spotted the open space on the floor and got himself there. Seville for three again, hard off the back iron. Rask can't control. Spinning is Troutman, back out, three-pointer Whitney. That one's in and out, rebound tipped. It will not go. Seville a chance and finally finishes.
Again, second and third opportunities, and give St. Francis some credit. They are pressuring inside offensively on the rebound. Cardinals not able to box out.
Keller will pump. Lawal. Domovic, and miscommunicated, throws it into the teeth of the defense, down court. Troutman saves it. Back to Whitney, and a timeout, St. Francis.
Yeah, Coach Hauge just wanted to slow things down a little bit. holding that 2-point lead. Obviously an important contest. Winner continues on. The loser goes home and season is over. So neither one of these teams want to be on the losing end here today. And again, both teams are going to do what they can, keep this contest close.
Winter season ticking away, Shapiro.
It's getting down to the very end. The bare bones are left.
We have state tournament wrestling action scheduled for Sports Night next Monday.
Yep, we do.
Obviously, highlights of this contest.
Correct.
Perhaps highlights of a second round contest for the Cardinals on Saturday.
That would be great. We could only hope. But you see it all on Sports Night. Bands in the house. Kids are having fun. Even the dogs are having fun.
So St. Francis with the ball, a 2-point lead, 10-12 remaining first half. A team that they handled pretty easily first time around.
They did, and certainly Coach O'Gork, his staff, and these players do. I want to see a repeat of that here in the section playoffs. But I think both teams are different because the season has progressed.
Troutman spins, cross now to Genuine Matthews. He'll go to the floor against Demovic. Back up top. Troutman, little look, steps inside. Cross to Matthews, down low for Seville. Back up top, Matthews. Troutman putting it on the floor is Whitney. Back to Troutman. Quick passing, Matthews, another 3-point try, won't go. Keller there for the rebound. Quick down court to Movic on the run. And a clean block apparently by Troutman. And then you get saying went off of the Cardinals.
Well, I don't know about that.
Wow.
I don't know about that. I thought it was a clean block, but I thought it went off one of the, let's take a look at it again. It was a clean block.
He got
I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's Seville knocked it off of his hand.
Yep, I think that's
a good smart play by Seville and a clean block by Troutman. And
definitely a clean block.
That's one that Demovic's got to finish. Contact came well after the ball was swatted away, so a turnover, unfortunately. Saints again passing to find space, and Seville scores underneath.
Again, getting that inside presence for the Fighting Saints.
A pull-up jumper for Keller, and good defense by Seville. 2 straight trips down court. He's come up with.
Gonna call Demovic.
Also, Demovic is first team second.
Just the second, his first, just the second team foul on the Cardinals. There you see the time remaining, a little under 9 minutes in the first half.
Whitney in the backcourt, watched by Johnson, ahead to Troutman. He'll drive, stop up, spin, and now will take this shot. It's off, but he has his own rebound. And Keller's going to get the foul. Troutman will go to the line.
Yeah, the Cardinals have to box out here. You're giving the Fighting Saints second and third opportunities. They need to do a better job of going after that rebound.
Well, and Keller, he did lean forward just a bit. He stands straight up. I don't know that Troutman is able to make that shot over him. But early in the game, that's not a terrible foul. And Troutman missed the first. Troutman missed them both, and Tyrion Johnson has the rebound. Rask down court to Lawal. Keller in the middle, puts it on the floor. Left-handed jumper is good.
You know, we've seen Keller explode offensively just a few games ago, 34 points. That was against Blaine, I think it was.
Troutman an open look for 3. That one won't fall. Keller, good rebound, tiptoeing. Gets it to Tyrion Johnson, and he'll hold off and now come across midcourt.
Yeah, good situation. You limit the St. Francis team to one offensive possession that time down the court.
The wall high on the right side. Demovic now. And Johnson. Rask in the middle. Drops it off for Demovic. His shot won't go. May have been touched there.
I think it was
by Stephen Anderson.
Yeah, I think it was.
Demovic reached in.
Oh.
Coach Ogoric. Felt that he got a whole lot of ball before any contact was made.
I'll be here second. We'll take another look at it as he's making sure he doesn't make any. Oh, it looked like I think he followed through with a little contact, but it definitely he got the ball. He got a ball. Yeah.
And I think the argument may be that you didn't. You called it one way. At the other end, same player. However, 16-14 lead for the Saints, and they have the ball on offense. Anderson hands it off for Troutman up top. Left side for Carlson. Into the middle, back out to Carlson. He'll drive. And now Troutman back out. Seville, a little pump. Into the middle for Anderson, back out. Seville back for Troutman, head fake. Cross. And it's Carlson driving. His jumper's short. Rebound tipped and out of bounds to Coon Rapids.
Well, it's important for the Carlsons to keep things close, which they definitely are with 7 minutes remaining.
And the more they are able to just hang around through this ball game, the more concerned the Saints will have to become.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely, no question.
Logan Severson into the game for Coon Rapids, gets it ahead to Tyrion Johnson. Keller for three, that one won't go. Troutman the rebound. Severson steps up, gets the steal, drives to the other end, and an offensive foul charge is drawn by Troutman.
Let's take another look at that. Oh, he's so moving. He's moving his feet. Was he inside that?
Carlson will work it slowly up court. Left side for Whitney. Watched by Rask, gets inside the arc. Has to hand it off and finds Genuine Matthews. Seville turns and won't get the bucket to fall. The rebound, but the travel underneath by Blake Huebner.
Yeah, it's fortunate for the Cardinals because Huebner just really out-muscled Coon Rapids for that rebound, but just couldn't keep his feet from shuffling. Now we're going to see some pressure.
Lawal pass a little bit behind Rask, but he's able to recover. Working against Carlson. 6 minutes remaining here in the first half. Keller. The pass skips through the hands of Logan Severson in the corner, and another turnover.
Yeah, and Logan realizes that I think he took his eye off the ball, but realizes he had that opportunity.
He was starting to think about how open he was.
He was.
He had a good look for three, but a big steal from Nick Keller right there. Just took it away from Tanner Carlson. Johnson back up top. Severson into the post. Keller spins. Finds a little room for the jumper and gets the roll. We're tied at 16.
Nick Keller doing a nice job body control and making sure that that he didn't initiate any contact. That's 7 points for Nick Keller.
Carlson high on the wing, and now Whitney. Into the corner for Seville. Seville again, he'll take the three and he'll hit it.
Yeah, we've seen a couple of players open at the perimeter I know Coach O wants his players to do a better job of stepping out defensively.
Seville has scored the last 7 points for St. Francis. They have a 19-16 lead with 4:50 remaining first half. Baseline drive, swatted away by Seville. Great defensive play. Carlson pushing the pace, finds Seville in the corner for 3. It won't go. The rebound by Huebner back out. Seville in the middle now, and he will score.
Puts the lead at 21-16 now.
He has now scored the last 9 points for the Saints and had the huge block on defense in the middle of that run. Drive by Keller. His shot won't go. Carlson has the rebound. And nobody back to stop Whitney at the other end. Coon Rapids a desperately needed timeout, now trailing by 7.
Yeah, a nice spurt by St. Francis. They able to take control, doing a good job on both ends of the court. The rebounding has been a key. Second and third opportunities for St. Francis have been a key. And again, just all alone is Robbie Whitney. Defense not getting back, allowing the bucket.
Well, they had 2 seats back there. And no Cardinals back on defense, pressuring really hard. And we talked about it early. What was working was Coon Rapids was limiting to 1 look. And they were converting on their possessions, several possessions these last couple of minutes that they have been turnovers or 1 look chances at the other end for them.
Yeah,
and that's how St. Francis has been able to pull away.
Well, and credit St. Francis too defensively down on their end. A couple of blocks have led to turnovers and have eventually led to points. So the Cardinals obviously calling. They don't want to get too far behind in this situation, down by 7. They have to make stops defensively, but more importantly, they have to get better looks offensively as well.
Armand Roper Thornton in for the first time. Tyrion Johnson at the top. Rask, now Lawal on the right side. Rask for 3. It's short. And rebound by Seville.
Yeah, and then again, nobody
pushing again. And Travis Swenson was alone underneath. He missed, but got the foul.
Oh, we've seen a couple times down court that Coon Rapids letting the Fighting Saints get behind them. You see Travis Swenson that time couldn't make the basket, but trying it from the line now here.
Hits the first.
Sam Carver coming into the game for the first time for Coon Rapids. Another player they're looking for a little spark from here tonight.
Misses the second, tipped around. Sam Carver has the rebound, hands off to Tyrion Johnson. Lawal backs out against Whitney. Johnson right side for Demovic. Puts it on the floor against Swenson, gets to the baseline, kicks it out. Roper Thornton lost the handle a bit.
Well, my biggest surprise, Joe, so early on is Tyrion Johnson held scoreless at this point with 2:50 remaining in the opening half. And that's a big key component for Coon Rapids, and give credit again to St. Francis doing a good job of locking him down.
Swenson, a little head fake. Has the size advantage, but draws the double team. A little give and go, and he'll get a foul underneath on Roper Thornton.
What was an advantage in team fouls in St. Francis early has now turned in their favor. That's his 7th team foul on the Cardinals.
Yeah, they had 5 fouls
early.
5 minutes in and have not had one since.
Yep.
Stevenson for the Cardinals.
Severson hits 1 of 2 again. And full court trap on by the Saints. Domovic, the look for 3. It's in and out. The rebound by Seville.
Yeah, you can't buy those looks at this point. And again, St. Francis limiting the Cardinals to 1 opportunity.
9-0 run since the game was tied at 16. Swenson turns, won't get the roll. The wall has Matthews boxed out for the rebound. And Johnson cross, the pass batted away out of bounds by Swenson.
Yeah, and Dial Lowell, another player, has yet to score a point here this evening.
Huber in for the Saints.
Johnson working against Whitney, backed out near midcourt. Domovic, long 3, and this one's good.
And they needed that.
Domovic.
Cuts the lead to 6.
Whitney trapped, stolen away by Johnson on the run. Will throw it up and in. Wasn't the prettiest basket.
Doesn't matter.
But it counts.
As long as it drops.
Johnson converting after forcing the turnover. Hubner down low, nearly stripped, but found Seville for the basket.
And that basket did not please Coach Joe. Again, giving up too much ground underneath.
Domovic to the corner. Severson leaves it off, but not before he's fouled by Seville.
Seville, his first team 6.
Domovic to inbound from the Saints baseline to Johnson in the corner. Up top, left side for Domovic. Severson left side. Keller will take it up strong, but come up short. Troutman has the rebound. 43 seconds remain. Ran through the double team into the front court. Hubner in the corner. Underneath, Troutman will finish it, plus the foul.
Basket's good by Troutman.
Big opportunity for the three-point play here for Troutman.
Calls on Keller, his second. Team's 8, Troutman. Basket's good, he'll shoot 1.
Carver back into the ball game to add some size underneath. And Troutman converts. It's a 30-21 lead.
I got you.
For St. Francis with 34.1 seconds remaining. Johnson across midcourt under 30 seconds. Severson right side, up top for Domovic. Lost it off his foot, will recover it, and then he's fouled by Troutman on the floor. And that'll be a shooting foul into the bonus with a 1-and-1.
Troutman is second, team 7. Domovic, shoot 1-and-1.
Big free throws for Jake Domovic. Able to hit the first and earn the second. Domovic hits them both. Steven Anderson back in for St. Francis. Whitney into the front court, under 15 seconds, draws the double team. Matthews in the corner, back to Whitney, cross underneath for Swenson. In traffic, the bucket and the foul on Carver.
Winston will shoot one.
And two big three-point plays for the Saints late in this half have them at a 10-point lead. Tyrion at the buzzer for three and won't fall. And the Saints will go to the locker room with a 33-23 halftime lead. We'll take a break and have more from St. Francis High School after this on CTN.
Having trouble in school.
Finding lowest airfare to Istanbul.
No, I'm tired of fighting with my son over his homework.
Home walk restaurant. Need a review?
No. He's smart, but his mind wanders.
7 wonders of the world.
Why don't you understand me?
I do. I was trying to show how Connor feels every day. Redirecting to understood.org.
Join parents and experts at understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues to help your child thrive.
Welcome back to St. Francis High School. You're watching CTN's presentation of Section 7 4A playoff basketball. We're here with head coach Micah Gork, and it's a 10-point lead, 33-23 at the break. Coach, some of your thoughts on that first half? Gave them a lot of second and third opportunities. They did a nice job underneath the basket.
It's the same script as when we played them at our house right before Christmas. You know, we were within, you know, it's close all the way, and then they push it out right before the half. The final 4 minutes, like we talked about before, They really put it to us. Second chance points early on. We missed a couple things. We missed some assignments. You know, when we're in our zone, you know, they just beat us to spots there at the end, and we just can't. We got to execute. You know.
Talk about what you're going to make any kind of adjustments at the break. What are you going to tell your guys?
You know, obviously we got to really get after the boards. You know, we got to really make sure we're hitting bodies. We got to be all in on that end. You know, I like how we're handling the pressure for the most part. We're doing a really nice job. For us, it's the confidence. You know, we got to get the ball inside. Early on, they had 5 fouls on them early on, and yet 5-1. But yet we finished with more fouls than them. We forgot to get it inside. We got to get it back in there. That's going to be a big offensive adjustment for us too.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck in the second half. We're going to take a break and be back with stats and highlights right after this.
Don't wait. Communicate. Make your emergency plan today.
Second-seeded St. Francis has a 10-point lead as we reach the midway point of this Section 7 4A quarterfinal. And as Coach O talked about, it was close early. Coon Rapids actually had the lead for a good chunk of the first few minutes. Jake Tulovic and Nick Keller both providing some offense. But Seville with a little burst of his own. He had 9 straight points for the Saints that helped them break away in the middle of that first half. Coon Rapids able to cut into the lead with a good play at the end. Again, led by Seville for the Saints. And a couple of crucial 3-point plays that were converted by the Saints right there at the end that helped them push this to a 10-point lead. We'll take a short break and hope to get a quick word from Saints head coach Ryan Hauge right after this.
Look at you. You're at the top of your game. You're unstoppable. Nothing can throw you off track. Wait, is that your car? Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw that coming. That will throw you off track. You're looking at around 10 grand in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Let's try this again. Smart move. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Welcome back to St. Francis High School. We're at the break, and we're here with St. Francis Fighting Saints head coach Ryan Hauge. Ryan, you have a 10-point lead. You guys did a really nice job of opening up that lead towards the end of that first half.
Yeah, we made a few plays down the stretch. We had a hard time for a while getting inside the zone, and I think some of that was just section playoff jitters. Didn't move the ball especially well. Robbie had an uncharacteristic turnover up top, but we haven't done a great job of rebounding. And they've gotten, I think, 4 loose balls. We've gotten 0. So, if you get those 4 loose balls, you feel pretty good about it. But Coon Rapids is going to play their rear end off, and we got to match that intensity and push this lead out a little.
What was the message to your guys other than the fact you want to match it? What'd you talk to them about the break?
We had a 10-point lead in the section quarterfinal. What else is there? Come out and play the first 3 minutes. Let's go get it done.
All right, great. Good luck in the second half. We'll take a quick break and be right back with second half action right after this.
Todd's a great guy. I mean, look at him. What a sweetheart. Attaboy. Wait, Todd, what are you doing? How totally selfish and un-Todd-like of you. Come on, Todd. Come on, man.
St. Francis High School just about ready to get this second half underway. St. Francis a 33-23 lead, and they will start with the basketball. Definitely have the momentum down the stretch at the end of that first half, aided by those 2 3-point opportunities that they were able to convert late in the last minute and a half.
Important first possession for Coon Rapids. They need to stop here.
Seville in the middle, able to score with a short hook. He's having a nice game, 13 points on the night. Down court, Lawal, and he's bumped by Genuine Matthews.
That'll be the first foul on Matthews. Team's first, of course, here in the second half.
Pass batted away and stolen by Matthews. Good recovery, quick hands by Carlson to get to the pass. He'll get the pass now from Whitney. Right side Matthews, Whitney in the corner to the baseline. Has room, waits for the clearage, and scores. And a quick timeout, Coon Rapids.
Yeah, now down by 14. Cardinals want to get things on the right page here early in this second half. And again, Whitney just drawing that baseline inside. That's 8 points for the Fighting Saints' leading scorer on the evening. Well, and exactly how Coach Hauge wanted this second half to start. Come out, get a couple of possessions, get a couple of early baskets, and continue to develop this lead. And that puts the onus back on the shoulders of Coon Rapids. There, a lot of pressure now, down by 14 points.
Still plenty of time.
Plenty of time.
Cannot allow easy baskets.
No, and you have to get stops on defense. You can't turn the ball over. It's all the important things that you started at the beginning of the year. You have to avoid those mental mistakes.
And it's win or go home for both these squads tonight. Tyrion Johnson inbound. Full court pressure, gets it into the wall, and we'll get it back. Slow down as he gets across midcourt, met by Whitney. Trying to get it into Keller. He's bumped from behind by Seville. That's going to be 2 on Seville, or?
That'll be 2.
Team second.
That's the team second. And, we talked about, and of course, Coach O talked about it. St. Francis got in early foul trouble in that first half, but really nothing ever developed from that.
Johnson inside, finds room and scores. And they need him to get hot.
Yeah, he's got 5.
Spin to the lane by Troutman. His shot's going to come up short. Tip by Johnson. Keller quickly down court for Lawal to finish.
A couple of quick baskets for Coon Rapids to cut the lead to 10. And you can see the athleticism of Dio Lawal as he's able to accelerate and almost float in the air with that basketball.
Lawal into the corner. In the middle, Troutman. Pass high for Carlson, but he controls. Carlson into lane, kicks it out to Whitney. Back up top, Matthews blocked by Lawal, recovered by Carlson. Seville will give it back to Tanner Carlson. Down low, Whitney will bring it out to the corner. Troutman turns back out to Carlson. Into the lane, out. Genuine Matthews and now Seville. Carlson in the corner to the baseline. Pass is tipped, blocked, batted away, out off of the Cardinals.
Yeah, quick hands there by Keller. Unfortunately, Cardinals couldn't hold on to the basketball. There you see the quick hands.
Troutman up top, Carlson, right side Matthews. Tomovic out on defense, over to Carlson in the corner. Is Troutman in the middle, Matthews back up, little pump, some space for Whitney, and he drains it.
And the defense.
Quick answer by Tomovic at the other end. Troutman inside, kicks it out. Seville for three. That one won't fall. Rebound tipped. Matthews controls. Looked a little shaky.
Yeah.
But play continues. Carlson out near midcourt. Watched by Rask. Right side for Genuine Matthews. Into the corner for Whitney. Underneath is Seville, and that one will roll out, but the rebound by Troutman, bucket and a foul.
That was too easy, that early look, but Coach O is yelling to his squad to rebound, and again, they thought that ball was going in. I think defensively they kind of held back a little bit, didn't go after that loose basketball. Give credit to St. Francis. They continue to stay with it, gets the bucket an opportunity for a three-point play.
That one will roll out. Tyrion Johnson tipped it. Tomovic controls.
Ill-advised.
And a steal by Matthews. Back the other way. Troutman scores.
Coach O calling a timeout, and again, that was an ill-advised pass by Marcus Rask. I mean, you're down at this point. You can't afford. There was plenty of defenders back. You tried to force that one down court. You got to be.
And that lead right back to 14.
There's the nice dish, and the adjustment, and the look, and the bucket.
It all starts with taking care of the basketball.
Absolutely. 9 points for Troutman. Well, Cardinals had the lead down to 8. There's head coach Ryan Hauge talking about what they need to do. If you like what you're seeing, make sure you like us on Facebook. We're all over the place on social media. Make sure you check us out, CTN Studios on Facebook.
The wall inbounds to Johnson. Full court pressure applied by Whitney. Left side for Keller. Up top to Movic. Back to Keller. Hubner on defense. Saints' aggressive man-to-man defense did frustrate the Cardinals quite frequently in their half-court game in the first half.
Yeah, well, no, absolutely did.
Keller in the post, working against Hubner, goes to his left, bucket in the foul.
Head poked in the eye. Again, good strong move by Nick Keller. Gives him 9 on the evening.
His second, team's third.
Third team foul, second on Hubner.
Seville going to check back in, replacing Troutman. Keller able to convert. 43-32 as Carlson runs into the front court right side. Whitney cross court. Seville. Defense is there. Moves it to Matthews and now Carlson. Double team crashing. Whitney in the corner. Cross to Seville. Little pump fake on the pass. The three-point shot won't go. Whitney steals away the rebound and puts it home.
Yeah, St. Francis doing a much better job of rebounding the basketball than Coon Rapids has been tonight. And that time Whitney just went after that, able to stay with it.
Whitney be called for the reach in there as Johnson had position.
Whitney's first, fourth team.
Troutman back in for the Saints.
Troutman coming back in for St. Francis. Carlson will take a seat on the bench.
The wall back to Keller. Working to the lane. The left-hander off the glass won't go. Troutman working around Tyrion Johnson into the front court. Right side, Seville steps into the baseline. His pass taken away by Keller on the run. Keller running into a little traffic. Got it back to Domovic. And another turnover by Coon Rapids.
Swenson and Carlson in for the Saints. The ball back in for the Cardinals.
I'm going to call this one on Keller.
Yeah, that was pretty obvious.
Keller, his third.
That'll be his third. He comes out with 10 points. And so Sam Carver will take his position on the court.
Troutman back up to Carlson. Right side for Whitney. Troubled by Domovic. Gets around Johnson. Carlson will step in. Into the corner for Seville. Up top. Back to the corner. Carlson. Double team comes. Dribbles through it. Seville up top. Left side. Carlson across. Troutman spins to the lane and can't find room inside. Whitney in and back out. Troutman will get it back to Whitney in the corner. Cross court. Carlson. Seville open look from 15. Won't fall. Swenson has the rebound. Follow won't go. Rebound tipped around. Rask has it. Puts it on the floor. On the run at the other end. And he's going to get the foul. Go to the line and shoot two.
Now Marcus using his speed trying to get to the hole. Going to have to earn his points from the stripes. That's Troutman's third, team fifth.
Rask at the line, shooting two.
And with 12:10 remaining, Coon Rapids has to start to feel the urgency.
Absolutely.
Able to rattle that one home. Second one is short, tipped. Carlson at the other end, a pretty move on the run. And the Cardinals turn it back over.
Again, look at the nice feed from Matthews and the reverse lay-in from Carlson. Push that lead back to 14.
Carlson right side for Genuine Matthews. Gets through the double team, another comes. And here's Whitney. Pressured by Johnson, gets it to Carlson midcourt. Right side, Whitney, inside tip by Carver. And out of play to St. Francis.
Yeah, the Fighting Saints have been doing a really nice job underneath, and again, winning the boards on both ends of the court.
Up top, Whitney for three. It's short. Rebound can't be controlled by the Cardinals. Here's a three-pointer for Carlson. That one won't go either. Swenson, another rebound. Whitney drives, gets the contact. Will go to the line and shoot two. Rask is going to be called for the foul.
And that'll be his third. Team third. Well, Brandon Pratt's going to check into the next available opportunity.
His fourth.
Oh, it's his fourth.
Whitney shooting 2.
It's Marcus Rask's fourth.
Whitney hits the first. Largest lead of the night now for the Saints.
So Pratt checking in.
Second one rattles out, and Johnson has it. Brandon Pratt, right side for Lawal. Inside to Keller, comes up short, rebound tipped, out of bounds. It'll stay with the Cardinals.
It's been that kind of night for Coon Rapids, getting that soft look on inside. Nick Keller not able to hit.
Johnson back to Keller. Big mismatch against Matthews. Pass goes through Johnson's hands, and it'll be another turnover. $15-point lead, just under 11 minutes remaining for St. Francis. Looking at Saturday's semifinal as they coming ever closer to reality. Carlson stepping in, Matthews left side. Pass tip, it got through to Carlson. Wide open is Seville for 3. This one won't go though. Keller has the rebound. Baseball pass down court. And Tomovic can't finish. Rebound held by Whitney. Carlson drives, pass, great steal by Lawal, but can't save it. Swenson there to steal it right back. Johnson rather has the rebound and waits for traffic to clear. Keller, a little jump shot inside, scores.
He's at 13. A lot of missed opportunities for Coon Rapids here tonight. We've witnessed a couple just in these last few series.
Matthews back right side for Carlson. Down low, Swenson. Got Johnson in the air, no contact though. And he came up short. Keller had the rebound, a timeout. Oh, a technical called against St. Francis.
Technical on Coach Hauge.
Domovic will take it for the Cardinals.
Even with a 13-point lead, coaches are, they're
well,
fired
how
up.
does a player stop up right underneath the basket, get the defensive player in the air, have that defensive player basically come down on their shoulder and not get the call for the foul?
I understand.
I mean, Domovic missed them both.
Cardinals, of course, will retain possession of the basketball. But you have an opportunity to hit those 2 free throws and you can get another bucket. You have an opportunity for a 4 or a 5-point play in this particular series. But unfortunately, Cardinals couldn't hit those 2 free throws with under 10 minutes remaining.
Brandon Pratt in the backcourt. Defended by Carlson, left side. Johnson backs off against Troutman, right side for Domovic. Faces up against Swenson, cross court, Keller, and he traveled.
Again, turnovers, another turnover for the Cardinals. St. Francis will take their time, continue to let the time run off the clock with this big lead.
Matthews to the corner, Troutman inside. Seville gets the contact this time and will go to the line to shoot 2.
Frustration on the face of Nick Keller
Keller, his fourth.
as he picks up his fourth.
He's for Seville, shooting 2.
Coach O telling his team to needs more communication out there. Team's not talking, not communicating to each other. That's obviously an important part of the game. Keller's going to come out with his 4 personals, and Sam Carver will re-enter.
And Seville hits them both. 50-35, the lead for St. Francis, under 9 minutes to play. Brandon Pratt, open look for 3, it's good.
A lot of arc on that shot, but he drains it.
Troutman and Carlson playing a little pitch and catch. Now to the corner. Seville cross to Carlson. Into the corner for Genuine Matthews. Cross court. Seville will fire for 3. That won't go. The wall, the rebound. Matthews trying to catch up from behind. And it's tied up.
Cardinal ball.
By Tanner Carlson.
Yep. Cardinals hold that possession arrow.
Johnson high on the right wing. Carver right side. Back to Johnson. The wall in the corner into the post for Carver, and he traveled.
Whitney back in for the Saints.
Get another turnover for Coon Rapids, and again, just there you see the extra move.
Seville to Matthews left side, puts it on the floor, brings it up top for Whitney. Carlson down low for Troutman, cross corner. Back to the corner, Seville. And a timeout, St. Francis.
7:22 remaining, at 13-point, 12-point lead, I'm sorry. For St. Francis, and Coach Ryan Hauge calling the timeout, talking about what he wants to do in this last 7:22. I know it's been a frustrating night for the Cardinals. Too many turnovers, too many missed opportunities. You can watch all we do at CTN if you just head to YouTube. So you see it down on your screen, youtube.com/CTN Coon Rapids. Certainly watch the replay of this game, and during the regular season you can watch live broadcasts of what we do live.
.12-point lead and possession for St. Francis, the 2 seed here. Had that big run after the game was tied at 16, and have just kept themselves out front ever since. Spreading it as high as 15, but always comfortable. A 3 for Matthews won't go. The rebound by Troutman into the paint. And he scores.
There again, just not doing a good job on the rebounding by Coon Rapids. You have 2 blue jerseys underneath the basket. No white jersey there to contest. And then it's a turnover.
Pratt with the offensive foul.
Calvin Pratt, his first, he's 5th.
5th team foul on the Cardinals, first on Pratt.
Cardinals fans wanted to travel on Matthews. Whistle won't come. Matthews will get it back right side for Whitney. Back up top, underneath. Pass batted away by Lawal, out of bounds. Still staying with the Fighting Saints.
Now, quick hands by Dowell Lawal. Forced the throw in for St. Francis.
Up top, Carlson, long three. It comes up short. And Lawal has it off the tip by Whitney. Brandon Pratt, left side for Johnson to the baseline. Lawal, Carver for three. That one won't go. Rebound by Pratt. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
Well, Sam with the open look hit the iron, and Brandon Pratt doing a nice job of coming in after the miss and at least getting an opportunity to get a couple of points from the line.
Pratt hits the first. Comes up short on the second. Carver the rebound. Pratt thought about the three, but will wait for the offense to set up instead. Lawal backing in. Will fade away, won't go. Seville has the rebound off the backside. And Whitney will bring it up court. Runs into a double team. Gets it to Carlson. Carlson had it batted away, goes to the floor and keeps possession. Inside is Troutman, and he's fouled. They'll go to the line and shoot two. Pratt going to pick up his second.
And they're doing a nice job of moving the ball underneath. Matthews able to find.
Team 6, Troutman
down low. His opportunity to show from the stripe.
Converting on opportunity.
And that's what St. Francis has done all evening long. On multiple opportunities. On each individual possession.
And back to a 15-point lead. 5:30 remaining. Keller back in, playing with those four fouls. Domovic and now Pratt. Back to Domovic. Keller in the post turns and lost it, but got it right back from Seville. Got the contact, bucket, and the foul. Seville can't believe. How could I have fouled if I was backing up?
We'll see. We'll take another look at it.
Hey, it looked like he may have reached in a little bit there.
Like a piece of him.
They never say, yeah, you got me.
Yeah, I know, I was wrong.
Lawal called for the going over the back on the rebound. And it's a bonus situation. So Seville will have a chance at a 1-and-1. It's first, earns the second.
Big night for Seville, 16 points.
Second one is hard off the back iron. Recovered by Pratt, who brings it across midcourt. Working around the perimeter left side for Jake Domovic. Watched by Troutman. Cross court now for Pratt. Inside for Tyrion Johnson. Working against Whitney. Outside Domovic for three. That won't go. And the rebound up over the backboard and out of play.
Well, Jake with the open look. Just a little bit too much on it. Dominic Mormon in for Coon Rapids.
Johnson almost had a piece of that pass, but the Saints get it into the front court. Matthews deflected it to Troutman. Troutman gets the foul and will go to the line and shoot two. Dominic Mormon, as you mentioned, just on the floor, picks up a quick foul. Troutman hits the first.
He pushed that lead back to 15. $15 points for Troutman tonight.
Tyrion Johnson, right side. Tight coverage from Whitney. He goes to the baseline and scores with the reverse layup.
That's his 7th point of the night. And he's been quiet.
Keller steps up against the steal there. Lawal sets up right side. Back to Keller in the post. Spins one way, back the other way. A little jumper is good.
A nice move. Nick Keller, again, he's dominant when he gets his opportunities in the middle. 16 points for Keller on the evening. Leads 12.
Whitney breaks through, gets it to Whitney. That was Carlson who broke through the double team. Whitney down low for Seville. Lost the handle. Matthews recovers. He'll get it back from Troutman. Up top for Carlson. Carlson to Whitney left side. Underneath, Seville back out. And the foul is going to be called against Dio Lawal. It'll put Whitney at the line to shoot a 1-and-1.
Yeah, pretty good free throw
shooter. Here on out, it'll be the double bonus. Yep. 3:27 on the clock. Lead at a dozen. Short, Keller gets the rebound. Quickly down court, but Matthews there to intercept. Carlson gets it to Whitney. Stutter steps to the lane, bucket in the foul.
Good control.
Called against Brandon Pratt.
Good. It looked like Pratt was going to stop, and he's able to make an adjustment, draw the foul, get the bucket.
Shooting one.
Whitney not able to convert. Keller the rebound. Timovic to Dio Lawal, down to 3 minutes remaining. Keller for 3. That one's good.
Oh, Nick calling for the basketball. He feels it with 19 points. There's a reach in by Johnson.
And now a 2-shot foul for Whitney.
Last for the Cardinals. Over Johnson is second. Whitney shooting 2. Timeout Cardinals.
Are we back?
We're
Sounds
back.
like we're back. Thank you, Mr. Rickert. Brandon Rickert coming over to solve our power problems as we lost power suddenly. Another couple free throws by Whitney has increased the lead back to 15, and third chance point for Whitney. And now
A turnover
it would take a miracle for the Cardinals.
Well, St. Francis clearing their bench. All new players coming in.
A 17-point lead, 1:44 remaining on the clock, and 1:44 remaining on in the season for the Coon Rapids Cardinals. Jake Domovic, Armand Mr. Roper Thornton, Nick Keller, and Tyler Brick, the four seniors for the Cardinals. Lawal, a steal. He'll dunk at the other end.
A flush for Lawal. Gives him 6 on the night. 15-point lead for St. Francis.
Cardinals have a lot of talent coming back next season.
They do. They lose Domovic, and they lose Keller. And Tyler Brick was hurt this season. But they've got a pretty good nucleus coming back. Of course, they hope to add to that talent. Some younger players.
And from here on out, Coon Rapids will try to foul some and see if they can get some long-range shots to fall. But it's pretty much all academic here for the Fighting Saints.
It really is at this point. They'll move on.
And they've been shooting free throws pretty confidently throughout the contest tonight.
And as being the 2 seed, they'll be able to come back to their home court. Oh, no, they're playing playing North Branch Saturday, I believe. Yeah, they go to North Branch on Saturday. Correct.
That is correct. Yep. Tipped away by Mormon. Lawal will score at the other end. Mormon, another of that talented and athletic junior class.
Mr. Carlson, shooting 2.
Under a minute remaining as Tanner Carlson heads to the free throw line.
Keller coming back in. His final minute on the court as a Cardinal, as well as Jake Domovic.
He's able to get the rebound off a miss. 2 straight misses by Tanner Carlson. The Cardinals can't waste time looking around for an open shot.
They have to.
Domovic drives and scores, but took a lot of time off the clock. You have to. Well, the Cardinals have just surrendered at this point if they're not going to foul. Did force the turnover, and then the foul by Carlson will put Tyrion Johnson at the line.
Well, the starters are coming back in for St. Francis.
Charlton Whitney, Steele, and Matthews all back in for the Saints.
Armand Roper Thornton also back onto the court for the final 30 seconds of his high school career. Johnson hits 1 of 2, the rebound by Whitney, and the foul.
Oh, that one on Johnson. Yeah, how could I forget Mr. Roper as a senior?
Whitney at the line, shooting 2.
Mr. Roper Thornton. Sam Carver coming back in.
Carver in for the Cardinals.
Keller checking out as he fouls.
Emotional.
Checking out for the final time. Gets a standing ovation from the visiting crowd.
He's offensively, for the most part, he's had a really nice season. I believe he's going to go on to play at UW Superior next year.
Those were points 20 and 21 for Whitney this evening, and the lead has grown to 67-55. Johnson drives and scores.
Johnson.
Well, I think it's a little late now to be jumping on those fouls. Those earlier trips, I mean, it was a possession they scored on for Jake Timovic, but under a minute, it took too long to get that basket.
It did.
And then the following defensive possession, it took too long to get the foul. They wasted probably 20 to 30 seconds just in those two possessions. So now to commit the quick foul when you're down 10, under 10 seconds to go, I don't know.
Jake Timovic getting a standing ovation.
As will Armand Mr. Roper Thornton. Whitney hits both. Quick down court. Severson can't control. Turned over to the Saints. And they are going to advance to the semifinals with a 69-57 victory, ending the Coon Rapids basketball season.
Yeah, a tough way the Cardinals came in, Joe. We talked about in the opening. They were psyched coming in here. They thought they had this opportunity to defeat the #2 seed, but St. Francis capitalized on a lot of things, some Cardinal mistakes, and they were able to win this game by 12.
Yeah, second half. Coon Rapids just, I don't know if they pressured too much, but never really able to threaten that lead, and they left several open looks early on that allowed the Saints to stretch that lead as high as 15, and then pretty much able to sit out there, double-digit lead through the remainder of the first half.
Well, you know, again, they had some opportunities. They had a lot of mistakes, a lot of misses. They gave a lot of second and third opportunities to St. Francis all evening long, and you know, and the Saints, Fighting Saints, took advantage of it, and they did a nice job doing so. They did a nice job also rebounding. It really had the edge against Coon Rapids on both ends of the court.
This is a Cardinal team, as we talked about, just very streaky within games. Their play very inconsistent, but a lot of talent coming back next season. As you see, the St. Francis Saints celebrating their victory as they will move on to the semifinals on Saturday. Here's a look at what we will move on to. It's girls basketball next Wednesday, and we could be right back in this very same gymnasium for the girls basketball section. We will have to wait and find out. When the seedings come out, we'll definitely know that on Monday for Sports Night. And then from there on out, we'll see as much girls basketball as we can in the playoffs. And then, look at that.
Take a little hiatus.
Tennis team starting in early April.
And baseball,
on the schedule.
Very,
it's never a bad thing to see baseball on the schedule.
Excited for the spring season to start.
But that is going to do it for this edition of CTN Sports. Want to thank everybody out there for joining us and continuing to support everything we do here at CTN. Again, the final score from St. Francis is the Saints 69, the Cardinals 57. For the entire crew, including Mr. Howie Shapiro, I'm Joe Young, saying goodnight.